Hello, I'm Yvonne. I'm a member of Croydon Jubilee Church. Neil asked me to share something of the prophetic with you, and a few months back in the summer, Nikki Kimber, who's a member of our life group, came round and shared with me a picture that she'd had. It was a very unusual picture of an egg. It was soft, it was hard to describe, and it was under a grey sky. And neither of us knew the interpretation of this, so we just prayed about it and we just kept it in our minds. And then a few weeks later, in life group, right in the middle of the Zoom meeting, Pam suddenly had a picture of an egg that was cracking and things were coming out of it, and it was making things very messy. And as she shared that prompted Phil in our life group to share about what had happened to him at his allotment. He'd been digging and he'd unearthed a complete egg. And as his spade hit it, it broke and a terrible smell came out of it because it was rotten. And we knew that it wasn't a coincidence to have 3 pictures of eggs, but we didn't know what it meant. And the next morning I woke up and I felt I had an interpretation of it, and different people in the group agreed. So I believe that Phil's egg shows what God has been doing in this shaking, in this time of shaking across the land to his church. He's been unearthing things that have not been pleasing to him. He's exposed them and they are being broken. And the picture that Pam had, I feel that that's as we are at the moment. Everything is messy. I mean, messy is the perfect word to describe where we are. And Nikki's egg that she saw, that's something beyond our explanation or understanding at this time. That's something that God is going to do in the future. And all we have to do is to be prepared for that. I feel that the background, the dark sky, is also very significant. That will be set against turbulent times. And also Julie pointed out in our life group that the egg that Nikki saw that had no shell, that was like the walls of the egg. There was no walls, and that reminded me that a few weeks earlier I'd had a picture of, as we were building walls again, God was taking those bricks down one by one, and he was saying he wanted a church with no walls, where the Holy Spirit could blow through freely. So what is our response to this? If this is truly from God, then what we need to do is to start preparing ourselves as individuals, as a church, and as the church to be able to encompass and embrace whatever God is going to do and be prepared for radical change in the days to come. And I just wanted to share this with you because when Neil said about bringing something prophetic, I wanted to show that this was the body coming together and all sharing different things that God had shown them, and also having the faith to step out. And, you know, if you think God has got something that he's shown you, then just share it with Neil or with the elders. Thank you.